Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Please hit that subscribe button, like, and comment, and let's get right into today's video. So for this video, guys, I'm going to use the same polygel I used in my previous video, the $9 AliExpress polygel. And I just wanted to use more of them. So for my thumb finger, I'm going to use the first two, the pink and that glitter pink, the orange and the yellow for the pointer, the yellow and the green for the middle finger, the light purple and purple for my ring, and the purple and the pink for my pinky. And I also am going to use a Siesta to make the ombre and then encapsulate it with my Savvyland Clear Builder Gel. Now I'm using these tips that I got from AliExpress. I've had these tips for a while. These tips come in individual baggies, and basically they have from like 0 to 11 in each bag. So you only need one bag, but I remember sometimes they'll be missing some of the nail tips, so that's the only thing with these. I wanted long square ones, so that's why I chose these nail tips. Now I'm just going in with my pushing back my cuticles with my cuticle pusher, and then I am just going to lightly file my nail bed so that it is nice and buffed for my nail extension. Now, because I'm always constantly doing my nails, it's just much easier for me to use a peel-off base. So I'm using my Born Pretty peel-off base and then curing that for 60 seconds. Now for these nail tips, the top of them have like a bigger well than most tips. So I'm just cutting the top part so that it can fit better on my nail bed. And then I'm cutting the thumb finger because it didn't quite fit my thumb. It was a little too big, and then the size down was a little bit too small. So I'm just cutting my sides so that it could fit my thumb better. And then I go in and I use my Born Pretty peel-off base to actually glue on the tips. And this is a great way for me to easily pop them off. It's much, like I said, much easier when I use this peel-off base to glue on the nail tips and to use it as my base. It just helps me take off the nails and move right on to a new set. Now, as you can see, these nail tips are extra long, and they are pointy on the stiletto side. So I'm just cutting them down to the length that I wanted them, and you know, making a more a square shape. So I'm just gonna take my nail file now and blend in the tip to my natural nail. Now, once that's done, I'm going in with number 35, this pinkish color. And I am just spreading it all over because I want to make it like a marble effect. So I'm just putting a little bit all over. And then I'm going in with number 38 and doing the exact same thing, just placing it all over. And then now I'm going to take my brush and I put my alcohol, my little dabbing dish alcohol. So you can see how many times I use the alcohol and place it in and going back and forth. Like every time the polygel gets sticky, I put it right back in the alcohol. But so guys, I know in my previous video I said this was like the stickiest polygel ever, but for some reason I think it was just honestly the glitter polygel, because they weren't that sticky at all. Once I got used to it, it was actually uh pretty good. The polygel was actually pretty good, and it was not bad. For $9, it was really good. Believe it or not. So I do want to say that I do actually recommend it. Maybe not the glitter polygels of this brand, but the colored polygels are actually really good. And as you can see, it is not as sticky as the glitter ones. The glitter one was in my previous video. It is working pretty darn good. Once I'm putting the alcohol, it was actually able to move. You can see, like, really good. See, and this glitter one wasn't actually that bad either. I'm, gonna be doing the exact same thing for all of them. Just placing the polygel all over the nail, and then placing the spreading it down and pushing it down until I get a flat surface. These polygels were number 20 is the number for the blue glitter polygel, and then I'm using the purple that I used on my pinky finger, which is number 38. So, like I said, guys, it was not bad. The polygel is not bad at all. Even this blue glitter was not that bad, or that sticky, I should say. It's working pretty good. So yeah, I definitely recommend them. It's not bad for $9, you know. So like I said, these nails that I'm doing right now, I am just going to marble each one of them on each finger. Now this green one, and this is the one that I used in my previous video, these are the only two that I can say were very sticky and difficult to work with. See, you can see right there like how sticky it was on my brush. So these two were the only sticky polygel out of the bunch. And I'm not sure if it was because they're glitter. Like I said, I really don't know, but it was kind of difficult to maneuver. So I had to, it almost felt like polygel. So I just hurried up and, cured that as soon as I was done and moved on to the next finger. Yeah, so like I said, I'm just using the ombres, and I am so excited so far. These colors look so pretty. So I hope you enjoy watching me do these beautiful mixing and marbling of the polygel. Now, once I was all done with the marbling, I realized that all of them had glitter in them. So I went back with the purple glitter polygel and just put a little glitter in the pinky because I just felt like it needed some type of glitter. You know, I didn't think it would look right if all of the other fingers had glitter and this one didn't. So here I'm just adding some glitter and try to like marble it around. And then I individually cure every finger for at least 60 seconds. And now I'm going in with my Makartt Siesta Polygel. And this, guys, is a bit sticky, this polygel, but it's definitely one of my favorite nudes. It's like my go-to when it comes to polygel, even though it is sticky, but it is manageable. So here I'm just making my ombre. I'm taking a bead of the polygel, pushing it back into the cuticle and then smoothing it out. Um, take your time when you're doing this part. You do not want to try to rush it. Make sure you get all of the entire cuticle. Wipe around the cuticle if you get anything around it. And then make sure that you have enough in your apex area, and then you want to blend out the tip of it. And as you can see, I'm doing here, just blending it out, making sure that there's no harsh lines, so that it can be a nice, perfect, seamless ombre. And I just do this for the rest of the nails. Okay, now this is how they look once I'm all done. I think these came out so far so good with the ombre. I'm really happy how it's blended in. Looks really, really good. Now I'm going in with my Savvy Land Builder Gel in clear and just encapsulating that ombre. Now I don't really need much because the basically the marble part of the nail is already thick enough. So all I need to do is just cover the ombre part where the nude meets the color so that when I file, it doesn't file it off. So that's what I'm doing here. Just quickly adding some Build-A-Gel and just feathering it down and to every nail and then curing that for 60 seconds. So now once that's all cured, I'm going in with my alcohol, just spraying some on my nails and then brushing off that sticky layer that the gel leaves after it cures. And then I'm going in with my 100 grit nail file and shaping my nails, going from side to side, around the cuticle area, the free edge, and then on top of the nails. Now, before I add my design, I do a little trick and use my base coat. For some reason, I feel that when I use my base coat before I do a nail art design, like, or, you know, a painting design, line art, it makes it more of a glass effect. Like, it just looks so much better to me when I put a base coat on before I do line work. So that's what I'm doing here, taking my Makartt base coat and then curing that for 60 seconds. And now I'm going in with my Madam Glam white gel paint. This is my go-to when I'm using white, doing white nail art. I love this gel paint so much. The consistency is great and it's just so easy to work with. The white is very, very white. You don't have to worry about it being like milky white or off-white. It is a great white color. So now I'm just making some lines, as you can see on my inspo picture. I'm trying to do something similar. Like I said, guys, when it comes to inspo pictures, even in my previous video, I try to go off of what it is, but I usually always end up freestyling. And I like freestyling because, you know, it's something that makes me, you know. So it's like, okay, I got an idea of something that I would like to do, and then I just might switch it up a little bit and do a little bit of what I want to do. So here I'm just creating those lines as I see in the picture, And I'm gonna do these lines for all of the nails, and then cure that for 60 seconds. And then I go back in after I cure it and then make the thin lines, which just helps not mess up the original lines. Now here I'm gonna add some stars, and at first I just made it some cross lines on the nails. I was just gonna do one star each nail. But then I decided I did not like the way it looked because I put a dot in the middle to see how it looked. And then I just started adding dots, 2 dots on each nail, just in random places. And I wiped away the original stars because I wanted to do it this way. So I made the dot first and then took my liner brush and then spread it out, and it just looks so much better. And I just gently do it so that it can be thin, and you see how it looks so nice. It's just really, I'm doing it really lightly and thin, and these stars look really, really good. So they look much better than the original ones that I did. So that's what I'm doing here, and then curing everything for 60 seconds. And now that I'm all done with my design, I'm going in with my favorite top coat, the E-Nail Couture E-Shine or Shiny. Is definitely my favorite top coat, and I'm just using this for this set. I wanted to see how it's going to look, and it's definitely giving that nice glass look. And like I said, I think my base definitely has something to do with it, using a base coat before it. So I put on the top coat, cure that for 60 seconds. And guys, this is the final look. I added some cuticle oil, of course, and these look so pretty. Like, I am so in love. I think these are super cute. I love this look. It looks so like colorful and summery, and just a great trending design, that's going around. I'm gonna start trying to do trendy designs now, but I really love this set, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.